So first off, let's look at integrated OR, operating rooms that are used in medical. And first off, we're going to take a look at a diagram here. And this is showing a typical operating room environment and how it hooks into the rest of the medical facility or hospital. Within the operating room itself, of course, you have sources such as endoscopes or body-worn cameras. And these all need to be connected together so they can be viewed on different monitors, whether it be for a heads-up display for the surgeon himself or for the support staff and peripheral staff to be able to see what's going on in real time. And of course, the higher the quality these sources are, the one you want to maintain that quality throughout the chain. So what you see on the display is exactly what's being captured by the camera. And Blue River, of course, provides this level of quality with uncompromised latency. Latency is key, of course, because in a surgical procedure, hand-to-eye coordination has to be very, very accurate. So sub-millisecond latency is essential. Now, given this is all networked, it means that during a procedure, you don't just have access to the equipment that's in the OR. For example, during the procedure, you may have taken something from the body, which has gone to the pathology lab, and then pathology have run some very quick tests, and they actually want to share that information real time with the surgeon. And as you see in the operating room on the top right there, you'll see that there's these displays that have a multi-view capability. And as I said, multi-view is built into the Blue River platform. And what you can see here is the surgeon could be seeing the actual live feed from the endoscopic camera. He could be seeing the results from the pathology itself. He could be seeing the patient's database, patient records from previous procedures, even viewing recorded procedures from a similar surgery. And all this can be done, using touch screens. And each surgeon could have their own custom display, which they can call up at the start of the procedure. Within each operating room, you can see there's cameras themselves, and these can be hooked into the hospital administration system. This allows the hospital administration to know when a procedure is complete, so then they can send in the support staff to reconfigure the operating room for the next procedure. Similarly, the hospital administration wants to provide real-time signage to be able to direct patients to the right spot at the right time, even providing personalized signage as people check in for their procedures. Finally, you'll see at the bottom right there's a lecture theater. This is ideal in university hospitals where a surgeon may be actually performing a procedure that's being broadcast live to this lecture theater. Students get to see not only the procedure itself, but they get to see the heads-up displays that the surgeon's seeing. So, things like the vitals from the equipment that's being used, body-worn cameras, so they get a very unique perspective, essentially the same perspective as the surgeon themselves, along with sound coming through as well, obviously because we carry the audio too. The surgeon could be providing a talk through for students. So this really provides a very immersive and interactive educational experience for hospitals. So let's point to what are the key needs for medical OR and integrated OR and what SDVoE delivers on. Low latency, of course, that's key for surgical precision. Lossless video performance, you want to maintain that high resolution and color depth because they're essential for accurate diagnosis and treatment. Fiber transmission medium, this is very important in an environment like an OR. You want to provide something that's not only immune to EMI, but it's not actually adding to the electrical noise environment of the OR itself. And the beauty of fiber is it's easy to conceal, it's thin, it's lightweight, which is key in an operating room. And of course, you want to leverage existing infrastructure. Ethernet is the core of pretty much every enterprise. And Ethernet is easily scaled in size and speed to meet the needs of AV. And interoperability is a key piece, of course, because multiple brands and manufacturers are all unified through that software, through the API. It means you can use an endoscopic camera from one brand while using a display from another manufacturer.